No. Hello. So this is the first video I'm ever gonna make for YouTube. So this is a little bit weird, so I hope you enjoy, but let's just get into it. So this is the first video I've ever made on YouTube, but let's hope this will work. Let's just get into it. So this is a Melbourne concert experience for Monsta X, and Monsta X have been my favourite, my ultimate group since back in the day when I first started liking K-pop, and like finally having a concert like that I went to that of the city that they're actually going to, not just Sydney, it's Melbourne too, was amazing. And I knew when they announced those tickets and when they said Melbourne was on the little concert list, I was going. No matter how expensive those VIP tickets were, I was gonna go. And boy, were they expensive. They were $480 something around there, AUD, but that's $500. Even if you didn't know the conversions from AUD to like USD or something, that's still $500 basically. So I wouldn't recommend buying the ultimate VIP ticket if you don't have a job or aren't financially stable or just aren't the biggest fan of Monsta X. So there's that. But yeah, I got the tickets in the end. I had 3 laptops down trying to like get all the tickets, but I did in the end. So here comes the concert day. The concert venue was Margaret Court Arena, which is a semi-big stadium in Melbourne, but dear God, was it so hard to find. I don't know what the city planners were thinking, but having so many stadiums in one spot, Melbourne, why? Why? It was hard to find it, and me and my sister were looking for it everywhere. You see, I was going alone, because none of my friends like K-pop, and even if they went, they weren't going to pay $480 for a VIP ticket. But you know, we'll ignore that. I did make friends online, and I did get to meet them, which was very nice. They were very nice. But I arrived at the venue at 2 p.m. and the concert was at 8 p.m. And Margaret Court Arena's rules were that you were allowed to come at 8 a.m. for lineup, but I heard people, they came at Wednesday. They camped out since Wednesday for a Saturday night concert. First, I won't say anything much about that, but I just wouldn't do that myself. I love them a lot. I love all 7 members so much with all of my heart, but I would not camp out for them. Sorry. And I also like following the rules, you know, because the concert people said you were only allowed to line up at 8 a.m, yet you still didn't do it, which is something not quite right with me, but you know, it's what you want to do if you're in VIP Ultimate. So when I first came, you were allowed to check in, and basically what the check-in does is that you just show them your ticket and then they give you a wristband. I'll show you the wristband in a different video. So this is the wristband. It's got the number of like whenever you checked in, so everyone's in order. Also, because I was Ultimate VIP, I got the VIP lanyard where they're also signed to here, and then they also have the signed album. Now this is amazing. I just looked at it for like days, like on end after the concert. It was just amazing. It was really nice to have. I don't think it was really good. This version is actually version 2. It's not my favorite version, but you know what? It's great. It's better than any other version now that it's signed, but it's really nice. So there was also the merch. Now the merch opened at 3 p.m. and when I arrived at 2 p.m. there was already this massive line. And luckily enough, one of my online friends, she came at 8 a.m. and she got her number checked on her wrist to write what time she came. Like I think she was in the 60s, but she also got to line up early for the merch, and she was basically in front, if not the front. But she let me go in, and the merch line opened at 3 p.m. Now, they really tortured us because the event organizer opened up the merch like barricade thing, and they were still like getting stuff organized, and you could see all of the merch. And I already knew what I was gonna get because the pickets, they were a bit big, and honestly, I don't see myself using them at all. They're a bit big, so they were just gonna take up more space in my room that I don't already have. So I got the photo cards. So this is the concert PCs. There's like a serious one and then there's a really cute one. But yeah. And I also got the banner. This is a really good quality banner, so I recommend getting it if you want to, because it's like really good. I'm really sad because I didn't get a banner from Day 6's one, and that one was a really pretty banner. Kind of regretting it now, but whatever. This was the bag that it came in. Ignore the stuff inside because it's just got stuff inside. I also got the merch, the concert merch. It's got all the tour dates and everything, but we've got that. You could also buy the light stick, but I'm pretty sure they got sold out very quickly. So I already got my light stick beforehand, and I have like the Hyungwon and Minhyuk stickers on them. And I also got this phone. I've had this phone case for a while, but how convenient was it that they had a collab with We Bare Bears. So I got this, and then I also got my biases names written on here, or Hyungwon and Minhyuk. Now, lining up wasn't that bad. It was very fun. All the one members were really cool. There was one member who was wearing Wonho's pineapple outfit. Shout out to you. You are the best. You deserve an Oscar because that was amazing. So this is the photo of the girl. I wasn't able to take a great picture, but there you go. And here's me. You can already tell I'm a mess. And I haven't even met them yet. I hope you got noticed by Wonho in the crowd because, man, that takes a lot of guts to wear the pineapple outfit from Monsta X-Ray. But you did it. I hope you did get a lot of notice from that. Oh yeah, pay attention to this phone case because this phone case, I think, basically just made everything amazing in the concert. But yeah, I waited in line because the VIP, Ultimate VIP, GA, and the Ultimate VIP seating were in the same line, which was confusing, but whatever. All of the people who were camping out were still at their hotels when I arrived, so there was basically no one lining up in that line. But on your little wristband, it has a number that says, like, for the Ultimate VIP, like, what number you are in the line. And I think they only had, like, maybe 200, 250 people in total, including VIP seating and VIP GA all together, which is a little bit, but like, I don't know. I actually don't know how much tickets they did, but it was enough. And also, there were banners that they gave out at the concert. I think this was for the Facebook. I think this was for the Facebook group, and this was for like just going in. I think you had to do a passcode, but I forgot. But they still gave it to me anyway, which was really nice. What else is there? So there was that. I had 2 fanny packs because the bag sizes were only 30 by 30. So I had just 2 fanny packs that had everything in it because I was never going to use the cloakroom because I do not trust the cloakroom for anything. What else was there before thing? Yes. I also had this Australian flag with me that I sewed the letters Monsta X on, and that also comes into play later because just everything happened at the concert. My friend's friend brought the pride flag, hint hint nudge nudge, to the concert because in the Sydney concert, the bodyguards or like the stage people like just protecting the barricade place just didn't hand it over to, I think it was Wonho or one of the members, even though they asked for it. It was really frustrating, but we knew that us Melbourne One members were going to make it happen, and we did in the end. So I lined up with another friend of mine, and she was in the seated VIP section, so she got a signed signed poster, the signed poster for the merch place. I'll send you a photo of the merch place. I don't know if I took a photo of it, but I'll try and find it.
So I didn't end up taking a photo of the merch, but here's Kihyun instead.
So doors were meant to open to the general at 8 p.m. and the VIP were given early entry, but really it didn't really feel like early entry because we were only let in at 7:30 p.m. like 30 minutes before the rest of everyone else. So I don't know what happened there because I don't know, early entry, I don't really know the like ins and outs of that concert organizing, but it was a little bit later than I expected, but we'll just ignore that. So I go into the venue and you'll see clips from it now.
Wow, awesome. Oh my god, that is so small. With your whole night, okay? Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
And it's really nice. It's bigger than all the other concerts I've been to. So I've been to GOT7, I've been to Day 6, and I've also been to Stray Kids in Melbourne, and it was bigger than any other concert I've been to. And this was about the time where I was tossing between like where I wanted to be on the T stage because they had a T stage for Monsta X, and it was like this, and then the main stage here. So I was standing here really like questioning because a lot of people were on this side already, and I was like, okay, I wanted to be on this side, but I was like, okay, I'll try and be on this side. And then I did, and I ended up getting barricade. And this area, I'm surprised that it had less space like between you and the stage than any other area of the T stage, which I thought, I could use this to my advantage later on. And that's what I did.
Oh, she's starting to cry.
So everyone goes in, all the VIP people and all the seated VIPs come in, and then now it's time for the GA and the VIP high touch. Um, they came in. I saw my friend on the other side of the T stage. Shout out to you. It was amazing. It was really nice to meet everyone. The girl next to me was a Shownu stan. She was really cool. I'll send you send you photos. And the security guard, he was really cool. We got me and my the girl next to me got him to hold all of the merch items, and we got to take a photo. And he even gave me his security badge, and we got to take a photo with that. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Everyone was filing in. I met some really nice people. There's a girl in a purple jumper. She was a huge Kihyun stan, and Kihyun, sorry. But she absolutely loved him, and I could hear it. You will hear it in the concert videos. But she was really nice too. After 2 Mnet videos, thanks Mnet, the concert started. So it started off with a VCR, and I'll send you the clips now. So after the VCR, there was 2 VCRs, kind of. They came out, and boy, were they just godlike. They were amazing, and they were just standing there as the little thing went up. They were just standing there like gods, and you would just scream so loud because they were real, they were in my country, they were breathing the same air as us, and they were just gonna be right in front of my eyes. I've waited so long for this, and it was so nice. It was really nice to see. started with Shootout, and I got to see Shownu's titties vibrate in real life. Shout out to the Big Titty Committee. Wonho was thick. Wonho's were thick. They were really like, oh, it was so nice. They started with Shootout, and then they went on with Hero. I never knew I wanted to see the circle choreography in real life till now. So I'll show you a clip of that. Trespass. Trespass was amazing. Trespass, it was amazing.
Are you ready for Trespass?
So I'm here waving my little light stick around because Trespass was amazing. And Juhon throughout the whole thing was like, "Oh, Melvin, are you ready? Like, what's up, Melvin?" And I was like, oh, "Man, what a hype man! The best hype man, he really is." Then I just freaked out, man. You'll hear it. You'll hear my screams, and you'll hear the people next to me's screams because it's just great. And then I just died. They did their first ment after, I think, Trespass, and they just introduced themselves so cutely, and oh, I just wanted to hug them so badly and tell them that everything is fine and everything is great. And they are beautiful and they're amazing. And Hyungwon introduced himself as like Monbebe's health trainer. We love that because he's far from any health trainer, but you know, you do you. And then like what Changhyun introduced himself, obviously I am. And then Wonho teased everyone. He's like, "Oh, Wonho," because he's just, oh, it was so cute. It was so great. And I didn't know that they knew about this, but the like, because I am said, "Oh, when I say Aussie," but he said Aussie, 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 but it was adorable. We'll just ignore that. And you say oi, 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 and then we just yelled out oi, oi, oi. That was like the first and last time he was gonna say that, but whatever.
네, 인사하겠습니다. 둘, 셋. Monsta X World Tour. We are here in Melbourne. Shall we introduce ourselves individually? Let's start from the right. Alright.
My love, baby. I'm sorry, can you hear that? My love, baby. Nice to meet you, Marina.
Nice to meet you. Bombebes. Bombebes passport. Thank you. Everyone put your hands up! Say hi! Hi, I'm Tour!
What's up, my lovely Melbourne?
One more.
Your lover is here. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? I'm Shownu. Nice to meet you. 며칠 전에 저희 또 시드니에서 공연을 하고 왔는데
So a couple days ago, we were to show Hyungwon and Sydney.
멜버른 몬테베르 역시 에너지가 드셔지지 않네요.
But the Bombebes in Melbourne, the energy you guys have is crazy.
오늘 너무 기대될 정도로 지금 에너지가 굉장히 좋아요.
So I was looking forward to your guys' energy so much.
오늘 저 준비한 거 다 보여드리고 기대 많이 하세요.
So we're going to show you guys everything we prepared for you guys so far, so look forward to it.
Okay, so we are gonna have a lot of performance today, and you guys are gonna scream for us. When I say Aussie, 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 you guys say? When I say Aussie, 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 you guys say? Okay, I got the Melbourne power right now, so now I think it's time to party right now, okay? Okay, let's head into the next stage. Come on,
It was great, and then they started with party time, and boy was it great. Party time was amazing. Holy crap, because that's the time when they walked down the 2 stage where I was standing, and man, like I just, Wonho's thighs are so thick. When you see this in real life, you will know that man has spent years working on his body, and I'm so proud of him. Minhyuk, Hyungwon, and Shownu, they really interacted with us during that time. That was amazing. They was it Juhan also came up to us and he did his little dance in front of us. It was really cute. I'll show you the video.
You guys are ready, party time!
It was also the time where they did Play It Cool, and Play It Cool was amazing to see from the back, because I was in the corner of like the T stage, like that area. I could only see like the back, like them doing the choreo from the back, which you'll see videos of.
Monsta.
It Cool. Oh no, it was after Play It Cool. Moe, because they did a ment in between that, and Kihyun said it was like, I produced this, blah blah. Obviously, it was going to be Moe. Moe. We'll just do that. I swear, Hyungwon knew. He knew I was like he was my bias, because he just danced and he was feeling himself throughout the song for Moe. It was crazy.
우리 몬스타 X에서 노래를 정말 잘하는 주원.
They're dripping sweat.
Do we have our talented vocalist Hyungwon sing a little bit?
Yeah!
Before you sing, you should watch this one first.
Sexy. 그러면 해볼까요?
So should I start?
Yeah!
감사합니다. Thank you. 네, 그래서요. 이제 다음 곡을 또 들려야 할 텐데.
Well, now I think it's time to play them our next song.
일단 힌트를 우리 아이엠분이 한번 들어보도록.
I think we should give them a little hint.
Okay.
Little hint.
Jiwon!
I am producer.
Okay.
I
Moe.
compose it. I wrote all the lyrics.
No. Moe?
Turn the next song.
Yeah!
Jealousy. Jealousy, they performed back in the main stage. It was great. Jealousy is just, what can you say? Jealousy was great.
Everyone make some noise!
Then they had to leave. It was the VCR next, and it was that was a time where I ran out of my data. This is the first of many times where I'm going to run out of data because, you know what, I thought, oh yeah, 4 gigabytes, that's going to be enough. It wasn't enough. It was really stressful. I had to, during the VCR, oh god, it was a cute VCR, but I could not pay attention to it because I was busy deleting all of my Twitter stuff, all of my Twitter photos, and just trying to get rid of storage for them. And it was time for the units. Gosh, the units were amazing. The myself unit with Minhyuk, Hyungwon, and Kihyun, that was crazy. They were so good, and it's got my 2 biases in them, Hyungwon and Minhyuk. So it was great. It was amazing. I was actually on the side of this T stage where there was stairs that went up and down, and that was the stairs where Kihyun was just went up. He was he was crazy fast going up those stairs. He ran. He was basically a hamster, like going on his wheel, because he went so fast, like going up those stairs. I didn't even notice. I could just feel a like gush of wind, and I was like, "What? Oh, Kihyun, hello!" And then he just started doing his thing. The next was Juan and Kihyun in Sambakta, or something about that. I'm sorry for my bad pronunciation. But it was great. They were great. Juhan and his just drumming skills were great. I couldn't capture a lot of this because, again, my storage ran out again. And then they came down on our side of the stairs, and I just yelled, "Good job!" to them. You'll see that clip now. It was amazing. It was great. And then we had the Shownu and Wonho unit, the Hyung unit. It was good. It was good. It was great. I chose not to film, but I helped the girl next to me who was a Shownu stand, but she was on the shorter side, so I just helped her film, like just putting it on the top, like make sure it was a stable filming distance, because obviously she wasn't tall enough for it, so I just helped her doing that, because obviously I wasn't using my phone at the moment. But that was amazing too. Couldn't film it, I was really sad. And then the next part was a ment, and this was the time when the myself unit, the middle line, the 93 line, came back, and they did a little introduction, and they were like teasing like, oh, what kind of I think the our group is like cute, sexy, or like blah 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 blah. And Hyungwon challenged Minhyuk to be cute and sexy at the same time, and their English was so cute. Oh, they were so adorable. And yeah, Minhyuk agreed to that. I still can't with the with their exactly, absolutely, obviously. Oh, it was adorable. But they did that, and that was around the time when Kihyun and Juan came back, and around that time Minhyuk was still doing the cute and sexy dance, and then Kihyun came up. He was like, "No, stop, I don't like that." And then Minhyuk just proceeded to just do the dolphin move on top of him, and he was just out of it. He was dead. He was like, "No, I don't like this at all." It was so cute. And
자, okay. I think my team's concept is teenager sexy. What? Why so serious? Our team, just my opinion. I think my team's concept is gentle sexy. In your opinion?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Obviously.
I think brother team, older brother team is beast sexy.
Younger brother team is powerful, sexy.
Powerful and look like
drama.
Wild and beauty.
Okay.
Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. Yes. And then I have a question. Which team was sexiest team? 자, 오케이. 자, 민혁! 여러분들은 이렇게 귀여운 옷을 좋아하시나요? 아니면 아까 같은 슈트 같은 옷을 좋아하시나요?
So you guys like this kind of cutesy outfit? Do you guys like shoot?
Which one? Both? Both. Both everything?
그러면 민혁 씨가 큐티와 섹시를
한꺼번에
한 번에 여러분들한테 보여드린다고.
So Minhyuk is gonna show to all of you guys a combination of cute and sexy at the same time.
해주세요. Can you?
Yes, I can.
춤이 맞출까? You can use all of the stage.
Okay.
8 beats or 16 beats?
16 beats. 너무 앞으로 128.
Okay. Stop it. That's enough. Oh my god. Bless you.
Come on.
He's okay?
Yeah. It's okay. Amazing.
That time, they Minhyuk challenged Kihyun and Juan to a beatbox battle. That was adorable. That was so good. Kihyun ended up winning. Talk about an underdog story. That was really cute. There was then Wonho and Shownu came. It was very cute.
So, Kihyun beatbox versus Juan. First is Juan.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Get it!
Second, Kihyun.
Okay, I'm pleased.
So yeah. Let's see
Okay.
these sexy boys. Yeah. Pretty boys.
Cute. They started with, I think they started with what is it? Honestly, that was a bop. But then we did Nohada, one of them. I'm sorry. It was adorable. It was adorable. And because we saw the backs of them most of the time, it was just interesting to see. It was interesting to see the choreo from the back than the front. Because you just got to see all of their booties, but also like the cuteness. Because some of them actually turned around, like Wonho turned around and like shooted his like little hearts to us, and it was adorable. And then during White Sugar, Shownu did this, and I wanted to cry because he did it to us, and I was like, oh, it was so cute. Oh, that was an adorable like section of the stage. And then they did another ment. And then they did No Reason. But I ran out of storage for no reason. Again, what can you be surprised at this point? I ran out of storage. I genuinely thought like 4 gigabytes was enough for a concert. Technically not, if you want to film the whole thing. So I proceeded to do that during the VCR. And it was really sad. I was really sad I missed most of the VCRs, but you know what? At least I didn't miss the performances. was after they got changed into really nice outfits, they did what is it? Myself. Not to get confused with the unit, but Myself, like, that was ethereal. It was beautiful. It was just amazing. Kihyun's vocals were amazing. It was just great. Oh, I can't. Next was Dramarama. Dramarama was the shit. I don't know if I filmed a lot of Dramarama. I don't think I filmed any of Dramarama. I'm sorry. That was also because I needed to conserve energy, but the shibis were great. Just picture that. Just picture that in your head. But yeah, the next performances, I'm pretty sure they were there was a ment, and then it was the Oh My stage. Let me tell you, Oh My was a bop. It was time for the like really hype like song stages, and Oh My, that was like amazing. It was amazing.
Stand up.
just during this time. I think it was during Special. Special was great too because I just saw Kihyun just running up like to his part. Special was great. It was amazing. Special also, I think it was this time where Minhyuk just stopped right there, right in front of my face, and I yelled so loud for him. It was crazy. He was right in front of my face during that tea stage, and I was like, he was right there. He was just resting, pulling up his shirt, getting ready to go out and jump. Oh, it was amazing. I'll show you the clips for them.
I feel good! I'm a special baby! I'm a special baby! Monsta! 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 Big yeah! Special baby!
Next song was Falling, and everyone in the room were on their feet, just like hyping up to Monsta X because wow, that was a good time. This was like the first time I think they threw water everywhere. I think Minhyuk just splashed water all over Juhan during his rap part. Falling was great because Shownu in the other part, he just went up to it. Man, Shownu is an amazing dancer. If you haven't shown him as much appreciation in the group, before you have to show him appreciation if you see these videos, because he's just an amazing dancer and he is just ethereal. He looks so good in real life and he's so tall and it was so good. alligator. Now, alligator. Just seeing that in real life was crazy, man. Like when they did that part in the thing where they like do that, like under the water of the rain and like splash. It was so good. It was so good. Next was DJ H1, and that was the time where they did Rodeo. Now Rodeo is where this little case came in, because during Rodeo, Hyungwon actually took my phone during one of them. Oh, Hyungwon, it was during like the build-up where he took my phone, and he filmed himself like this during the beat drop, and I was freaking out because I saw him approaching, and there were many times where I was like doing this, because me and the stage, they weren't that far compared to everyone else in the barricade, so I was just doing this, holding my phone like this, because honestly, I wouldn't really care if I dropped it. I have so many like scratches on my phone anyway from dropping it so many times. I wouldn't mind dropping it again. But he took it because this probably helped the name Hyungwon on it, but he took it and he danced with it, and he was so cute with it too after seeing the video. If you haven't seen my posts on on Facebook or Twitter, then here you go.
I forgot to add this in, but remember that Australian flag from the very start of the video? Well, that comes into play right now.
I died. It was so good. It was amazing. It was so good. Sorry, I'm a bit sick. So we had a ment. Well, my M's sound so weird now. And then they just talked about how they really enjoyed everything. They really had a lot of fun. And it was overall like what they did in Melbourne.
헤어지기 전에 각자 이제 형부터 이제 소감 한 마디씩 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다.
Before we separate, let's just all say a little bit about tonight's show. Okay.
아니 뭔가 그 국기를 하고 있으니까 호주의 히어로가 뭔가 된 것 같아요.
I feel like now that you're like wearing their flag on the back, you're like Australia's hero.
H was English time. One more time.
I went by myself to downtown Melbourne yesterday while listening to music, seeing such pretty people and buildings in the middle of such a crazy schedule felt healing and gave me strength. This is a city I want to come back to.
Okay.
More than anything, I want to come back to see you guys again. The time we spent together tonight felt like a precious present. Thank you for coming today. Thank you.
저는 이제 바로 전 공연에서
At the previous show,
멤버들이 이제 이렇게 영어 멘트를 다 준비를 했더라고요. 근데
all the other members have prepared like an English ment.
저는 이제 저는 조금 그걸 보면서 저도 이제 하고 싶다고 생각을 했는데
But for me, seeing that again, you feel like, oh, I kind of want to do that now.
제가 영어에 사실 좀 울렁증이 있어요.
So I'm kind of iffy about using English.
저희 막내 아이엠이 맨날 이렇게 격려를 해주는데 대신 분들에게는 제가 한번 처음 도전해 보려고 이렇게 여기다 준비를 해봤어요.
But for all the people here tonight, I wanted to do a little bit something for you guys. So I prepared it.
I always wanted to come to Australia and to live such an amazing feeling. I made so many good memories today that my heart is full. I want to be your guys since for a long time, just as much as I get strength from one baby. I just love you guys. Let's see each other next time. I promise to come back.
저도 그러면 간단하게 모니터를 보지 않고 프리 토킹으로 한번 해보도록 해보겠습니다.
And for me, I'll try not to look at the monitor and do a little bit of free talk.
Okay. Just kidding. During our visit to Australia, we got to meet our mom babies and also had some free time to enjoy our stay here. I have personally got to make so many beautiful memories in this already beautiful country, and it's made me want to come back again. Me too. Big thanks to all the fans who made our Melbourne concert shine even brighter, and thank you also for always remembering us and supporting us. We will remember this night and always try to become a group that shines everywhere we go. Thank you. I love you.
그러면 저는 오늘 한국말로 하도록 하겠습니다.
For me, today I'll be speaking in Korean.
네, 한국말로 할 건데
So I'm gonna speak in Korean.
조금 여러분들에게 많은 얘기를 하고 싶어서 좀 한국말로 하도록 하겠습니다.
But it's only because I want to tell you guys so much.
이해해 주시죠?
You guys understand, right?
Thank you. 진짜 오늘 공연하면서 많은 분들이 제가 뛰어나가고 했을 때 제 표정을 보고
Throughout tonight's show, I asked so many of you guys to run, and I looked at each and every single one of you guys.
같이 하나가 된 것처럼 뛰어주셨어요.
But I felt like we became one together as we ran together.
근데 그것 때문에 다시 멜버른에 와야 될 것 같아요.
But because of that, I feel like I have to come back to Melbourne.
진짜 너무 열기가 너무 대단해서 뭔가 오늘 잘 때 꿈속에 나올 것 같기도 하고.
I really felt like the intensity in here was so great tonight, and I feel like you guys are gonna come out of my dreams.
제가 만약에 오늘 꿈을 꾼다면 같이 꿈속에서 놀아주신 거죠?
In the event that I have a dream tonight, you guys are gonna be able to play with me too, right?
좋은 기억이었고요.
It was such a good memory.
I'm just trying to say, I love you and thank you for your support. And then I promise I come back here. Thank you. Love you.
Okay. I went out last night and it was the most beautiful night view I have ever seen. But not as beautiful as our Mongbebes. Yes. To show me such beauty, I'm thankful to you guys. Thank you for coming. I love you so much.
Okay, to be honest, I was like staying in the hotel like 2 days, the whole night long because my condition was not very good. No. Chill out. Our members were going at once, like hanging out outside, like having some very great time, watching some very great view, and going. Some members went to the downtown, and went to the ocean, and went to some famous place. I was kind of like very upset because Australia is very famous by lots of beautiful views, but I didn't have a chance to like hang out to outside and watch everything. But guess what? Now I got everything. What a beautiful view! Seriously, I'm not joking. This could sound a little bit cheesy, but no, I am so satisfied right now because of you guys. Thank you so much for giving me lots of cheer and support. That's the reason that we are standing right here, right now, with you guys. We never expected we're going to have a concert in Melbourne, in this huge stage. Thank you so much for coming to our concert and being with us and breathing with us. Thank you so much. We love you too much. Thank you.
I always think about you when I was hanging out in downtown. I always
think about you. You didn't even give me a text. Okay, let's wrap it up. Make him like a bad guy.
During 2 days in Melbourne, I looked around the downtown and some famous places like ocean, beach, and some view, and ate some great food. It was so great, and it was awesome. But you know, my best part in Melbourne is you guys. It's true. It's true. I'm very touched by you. Because when you are with someone who you love, you're happy for no reason. That's my feeling right now. You guys are mine. Why?
We are focusing on you.
So happy. Okay. Anyway, it's true. You guys are my happiness and my love. Thank you.
Since today is such an unforgettable day, shall we take a photo?
And then it was By My Side. By My Side is one of the best Monsta X songs ever. Don't at me, it's just one of the best songs. And I love them always. That was also the time where Minhyuk also took my phone during By My Side. To do a little, like, he was so cute. He was so cute. I had a story behind that video. I had two phones in my hand. It was like this. I had two phones in my hand and I was holding it like this. And because the girl behind me was a Minhyuk stan, and I decided to just get it for her because I was like, nah, if he's gonna like come close to us, he's gonna have to film with mine. Like, so with my hands out like this, I was like, Minhyuk, 제발, Minhyuk, please, like, please, like, take the phones. And he's like, oh, which one am I gonna get? I'm only gonna choose one, like, which one do you want me to do? And we just had a full, like, I was, like, pleading him to take both phones, like, at least one phone and film himself with it. And he ended up taking both phones, and it was amazing. I got my biases to take my phone and film with it, and everything peaked. You know what? During that concert, everything has peaked. Everything's downhill from here, to be honest. Like, nothing can top that moment where my two biases took my phone. Like, I don't know how anything can top that. just cemented their place as my top K-pop group, as if they haven't already. And By My Side was amazing, and then they had to say goodbye. That was like one of the saddest moments, but I was really happy. I'm not a crier. I didn't cry then, and I don't think I'll cry anytime later, but it was amazing. It was great. Now, this is the time when everyone was leaving. As soon as the Monsta went down and said goodbye, oh yeah, what is it? Wonho took off his shirt obviously and threw it to the crowd. There was that. But as soon as they left, the Shownu stand next to me, she was like, "You are the luckiest one, baby, in this room at this moment," and I couldn't help but agree, because it was amazing. It was one of the best nights of my life.
1, 2, 3.
It was time for the high touch. They asked everyone to leave who wasn't in the high touch, because you had to show your wristband. They were also really adamant about looking at your wristband, because throughout the whole lining up, walking to them, they were looking at your wristband. And I've recorded the noises, but I don't think Monsta really said anything to the fans. They just were really, really cute, and they were really cute, and they were just smiling really nicely. Kihyun was basically leaning over. It was really cute. I don't remember anything of it, because I don't remember any high touches that I've went to. I barely remember day sixes, so that was the thing. I barely remember Stray Kids either, but it was good. They were nice, and then it was time for the send off. I had this little bunny with me, hoping that they'd take it. Obviously, they can't accept gifts, but you never know, they could. Sadly, they didn't take it, but it just reminded me of the time where Wonho bought bunnies for all of the people on set. So that's what I was hoping for him to remember. It was also like the same hair color as him during like the alligator promotions. Sadly he didn't take it, but it was good enough. They were really cute. Saying goodbye to them. It was just a magical time. For those who have never been to a K-pop concert or are looking into going to Monsta X, go. It is one of the most amazing concerts you'd ever go to. They give so much like love and they interact so much with the fans. Even though you're sitting from far away, they will look for you. I've had friends that have made eye contact with them and like have them interact with them even though they were sitting down. Like from far away, they will interact with you, no doubt. And it was just a magical experience that I think everyone should go to. I wish everyone luck for those of the for the future What's Next concerts, like the American tour members. Wish you luck. I hope you get noticed by your fave. Any other stuff? Monsta X, if you're watching, hi. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's see how this goes. Bye.